In this video, I'm making an altered version of McCalls M7555. I'm not doing the strappy bits that go behind the neck, therefore just making an underbust corset. I've made and recorded this pattern twice. I'll be showing footage from both of those times. First, to make the front panel. Instead of cutting out the two pieces in the front, I cut one on the fold minus the seam allowances. Next, I cut out many scale bits from a silvery vinyl and patiently sewed them all on, row by row. When every bit of the front panel is covered with scales, I sewed down the edges of the pieces to make them flat. I trimmed off the excess, and the front panel is completed. Cut out your outer fabric and your lining. Here, I've already interfaced the lining. With the front completed, cut out the 3 remaining pieces of your fabric. This silver fabric is actually from some cushion covers. Clip your alignment markers. Line up and sew the front sides to the front piece. Continue to use the markers to line up the correct corset panels together. Sew. Once all the pieces are sewn, I sewed down the seam allowance on the vinyl so that it would reduce the bulk. Repeat the previous steps for sewing the lining. This is a twill tape that I use to sew the boning channels into the corset. Single fold bias tape will do the job as well. Sew along both sides of the tape. For boning, I'm using a metal spiral boning that I got locally. These are the end bits that help cap off the rough point ends of the boning. Cut your boning to the length of each channel. I would advise you to cut them a little shorter than the channel to take into account sewing the binding afterwards. Once that's done, slide them into proper alignment. Pin the front and lining together using the seams as guides. Baste them together all the way around. After covering the raw edges with bias tape, homemade or otherwise, use the pattern piece to find the position of where the grommets are going to go in the back. Here I'm eyeballing the second side to make sure that they're even. Put in your grommets and lace however you like. And you're done. As this was part of the design contest, I put together a headpiece as well. Though I didn't win, I got a beautiful outfit out of it regardless.